Hello, everybody. Today we are trying to show how to use the test data card support in TaaD to facilitate various testing activities, including the form filling and penetration testing. The basic idea is that very often in the testing sessions, we may see forms like this. For HTML, usually they have such form tags that you can define this form. But for like Android apps or iOS apps, sometimes they don't have such a specific form tag. But anyway, we can still see usually such form screens. Okay, so in this case, TaaD is able to recognize that this is the second screen actions. The operation code is text input. And the password field is also an action, and it's number 3. And also the operation code of the action 3 is also text input. Then, interestingly, we can see that the login button is also a legal actions, and its index is 4, and the operation code is submit form. This is because that in the declaration of this HTML, the whole 3 actionables are contained in one form tag, and the login button is declared as the submit button. Okay, then what TaaD can help in dealing with these kind of pages? First, in TaaD, we support test data card management. You can declare a new card, and also you can select a card, and also you can update your card. Then TaaD can also support automatic form filling with some kind of artificial intelligence. For example, here, if in your TRG, in the get test input method, if you return number 4, that means that you want the TaaD to help you execute this login button, and that's the action number 4. Then, in this case, since there is no argument following this action index, then TaaD will find the best match test data card and then automatically fill the test data for you. But sometimes in your get test input method, you may want to fill in the form with test data card with the test data over your choices. Then, for example, you may want to do this in penetration testing. Then what you can do is that you can call our API, TaaD API, to get the best test data card match. Then you can temper in the card, C. Then you return 4, following with the tempered test data card. Then in this case, TaaD, when receiving the return value of your get test input method, then it will first recognize that the number 4 action is with operation code submit form. And then there is also an argument as a form field that shows that how should we fill in the test data input. Then TaaD will use this form field, the argument, to fill in the test data for you. So that's basically what the test data card management support for TaaD. Now let us see what in what happens in practice. So now we are dealing with this DVWA login page, and as we can see that now TAD has already opened the page in the Google Chrome browser. Then, as we can see that here, TAD has successfully analyzed that there are 4 actions of the screen. The fourth one is the login submit form. So here you can use the tooltip to see what's inside in the dict of these actions. Now we try to see how we can use the test data card support of TAD to help us automatically fill in the test data to this page. That is to fill in the username and the password and help us to automatically get over this login page. So TAD has already come to this screen status. So we know that there are 3 actionables in this page. The first is the second, the number 2 test action is for username, and number 3 test action is for password, and the number 4 test action is for submit form action, and this is in this case it is detected because this login button is declared as the submit button in a phone tag. Okay, so first let us see what test data card that we already have. So we click this test data menu bar item. So we see that we can create a new test data card, and we can also select the test data card, and we can also update the test data card. So we can use this select test data card to view what the test data card we already have. So here we see that we already have 9 test data cards. For example, here we may have a company type test data card. Here we have 4 types of test data cards so far, but you can also create your own test data card type. So here is a company, that's a National Taiwan University, and the address and the city and the zip code and the state and the country. Then we also have this test data card for our DVWA account. So this test data card says that we have an account. The service provider is a DVWA, and the username is admin, and the password is just password. Okay, so that's supposedly we can select this test data card. Okay, so let us now see what really happens when we click this login button. So let's click this login button. Now we use VS Code to help you to understand what really happened in TAD in this test data card support. So now we enter this this line, and this line says that TAD found that you didn't give us you didn't give any test data card selection. So TAD will try to suggest the best test data card. So let's see what it does. So let's see, after the selection, we see the form field shows that for the form field is a dict that suggested by TAD for filling the forms. So in this case, TAD says that for test action 3, that's the password text input. You should fill in password. Then for the number 2 test action, which is also a text input field for the username, then we should fill in the admin, and that is actually what was recorded in the test data card for DVWA. So this execution shows that TAD has the intelligence to select the best data card for this test session. So let's see how it does in the execution. So this is the form filling actions part. So let's see. After we have filled in all the form data, let's see what is happening here in the web page. See that the correct test data has been filled in to the corresponding test data fields. Then TAD will click will find the element for the submit button, then make a click. So now we make the click. So after the click, we can see that we already passed the login page and get to the main page of the DVWA. So that's the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching.